G'day guys, Westy here, and welcome back to High Country Prospecting. Come out again today down to a little creek in North East Victoria here where I live, and we're going to do a bit of sluicing today. So I've brought the little river sluice out, and Steve's got his little croc sluice, fluid bed sluice. So he's going to set that up. I'm going to use my little Angus McKirk sluice and do a bit of test panning and see what we can get, and then run some buckets. Alright, so I'm going to take some test pans out of this material along this bank here. There's a really dark sort of layer down the bottom. I'm going to sort of dig into the bank a little bit and take a series of test pans. Lay chewy. And also over here, do some more pans and we'll see what we get out of it. Alright, there's the results out of that first test pan. As you can see, there's some nice chunky sort of bits of gold there. So probably 20 specks, and a few of them are quite nice chunkier bits. Looks pretty promising. How's your spot looking, Steve?
Oh, there's stuff there.
Yeah, it's very sluiceable material, so I'll do a couple more pans, get a bit more of an idea, and then we'll rip into it. So I've taken a bucket load of material out of this hole over here. See the shovel there? And I've sieved it with my little homemade bucket sieve that you guys have seen before. And there's tailings out of that. And now I'm just running it through the little Angus McKirk sluice. Not quite enough water flow, but it's not too bad, it's doing the job. I've got some gold caught up there in the top already. You guys can make that out. And this is Steve's little setup. It's got a little power sluice he's running. Little fluid bed sluice like a croc. The benefit of this is it's got the punch plate there, so you don't have to classify or anything, it does it all itself. Seems to be working alright, Steve?
I think so. The trouble with this is that until you clean out the box, you don't know.
You don't know what's in there, yeah. That's alright, I'm sure you got some. Just finished running that bucket of material, and maybe you guys can see in the mat there's quite a few bits. There's quite a lot down in there too in that first riffle. But I'm going to leave that and run another bucket. Going to leave that in there and run another bucket of material, and then we'll do a clean out of the sluice after that. So, what have we got here, Steve? Nice pan.
Not cleaned yet, but still.
Not quite cleaned out, but some real nice flaky bits of gold there.
And that was like 3 buckets?
Yeah, nice. Little power sluice, it's a bloody beauty.
Well, it's collecting the fine.
Collecting the real fine stuff. And
the clue with these, whether they're in the water or set up like this is to make sure where people lose it is to charge it first. So put some stuff through that you know probably doesn't have any gold, but it's got heavies, and then that puts in the bed.
Gets it filled up in the boil box.
Yeah. And that's the stuff that gets replaced and whatnot.
Keeps that exchange happening.
Yeah, it's a ragging.
Yeah. Yeah, good tip. There you go, guys. And I just got another half bucket here of material. I'm just going to run through the sluice and then I'll do the clean out.
Then another cup of tea.
And then it's cup of tea time because it's actually quite warm today. The sun's come out with a vengeance after a few cold nights. Right, I've just finished running that bucket. I'm going to clean out the sluice now. And we'll see what we've got in there. There's quite a bit of gold caught up in the riffles. So I just finished the cleanup out of that bucket and a half of material that I run, and that was the gold I got out of it, so I'm pretty happy with that. If you can see that, guys. Pretty happy, so I'll run a bit more out of the hole here. It's sort of down on bedrock now and I've got to try and break it up. It's a bit hard to get into, so I'll clean that out. First things first though, it's time for a cuppa because I am hot. So head up for a bit of smoko and something to eat. Just had a bit of tucker and now we're back down in the creek. Just going to do a bit of panning. Steve's going to do some panning of the bedrock up there where he is. I'm going to try and get in amongst some of this bedrock down here. See these cracks? Break some of that open and pan the material. Just quite nice gold in this creek, so hopefully we can get a bit. There's the results of that pan I've just done. You can see a few nice flakes and a chunk of lead. Not too bad. And who have we got working over here in the creek? Tiny Paulie. Hang on, no, that's not Paulie.
Oh, yeah, the borders are shut.
It's Grizzly. You guys might recognise Chris from Vo-Gus Prospecting.
What's going on, guys?
He's out here just having a bit of a crack for a couple of hours.
Yeah. Had one small success today.
One small success. We found a nice nugget. I'll give you guys a look at that soon. Chris is just doing his final pan for the day. He's got to head off.
Yeah, I've got to go back to the real world.
Got to go back to reality.
Yeah. Place where there's traffic lights.
Wow, look at that. Not a bad pan at all.
It's got that really nice coarse black too, and heaps of little garnets and gems and whatnot. And this stuff, I don't know why, it's like this certain type of iron rock. When you find this, you always seem to find really decent gold along
Nice
with it.
size gold, yeah.
But you want to see the nugget.
I want to see the nugget.
Okay, let's go get the nugget.
Here we go.
The most exciting part of any day, banging out the snuffer bottle. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Look at the size of that. Beautiful.
I'm calling that a nugget after
That's a
dealing
nugget.
with flower gold for the last month.
That is a nugget. That is beautiful.
I'm just going to check.
Very nice.
See if it goes.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is the real test. I've got a fat straw. Steve doesn't. There you go, Steve.
No, because I've got.
Oh
You'll never get it back.
no.
Not a bad reveal. I reckon he's only been here for about an hour and
hour and 20 minutes.
hour and 20 minutes. Not too bad at all.
But I'm not on the gold. It's over there. It's not here. I was just following it.
There's no gold in this creek.
No, none. Reedy Creek's barren.
Yeah.
I think it's been done.
Cool.
Very nice. Very, very nice. See, Chewy's got a mate out on the creek today.
I said that
Hello, Grizzly.
they might.
You're giving all the personality today, mate. You are. Turn it on. Why don't you wag your tail at my videos?
See you, Grizz. See you, Chris.
See you, buddy.
Thanks for coming out.
No worries.
Right, so I'm just getting some material out of this hole here where I sluiced the overburden before, and it's, as you can see, I'm down into bedrock. It's real shaly sort of bedrock. It's just breaking apart. There's a bit there, really sharp and shaly, and it's got heaps of this sort of fine gravelly material all mixed in. So let's just dig a bit more of that out, get a pan full, I'll pan that out and see what kind of colour's in it. Must be a hard life being a dog, let me tell you. Just filled this little hole up now with water so I can get the yabby pump down in. Suck up any material that's left over. If it's dry, you can use a brush and brush it all back and then sweep it up, but there was water in the hole already, so it's just about the only way you can get it all. Time to pan that material out, see what we get. Just a couple of really fine bits you can see there in that pan. So I think that hole there might be finished for now anyway. What I'm going to do is put on my tailings here. I'm just going to go grab the gold monster and come down and just run it over my tailings and then up over this bedrock a little bit and see if I get any signals. It's just my little shovel. No signals. No gold signals anyway, which is alright. Well, we're going to call it a day now. We've both got to get back. I've got to pick up my little boy and Steve's on dinner duties tonight, so we've got to get home and back to reality. You right, Chew? He's comfy. I'll just give you guys a look at what we got. Well, that's what I got. This is my pan. It's not a heap there, like there's a few nice bits. I don't think it's worthwhile drying it and weighing it and doing a review, so that's what I got. One little piece of lead and some nice little flat bits of gold. It's a beautiful spot and a beautiful day, and can't wait to come back here. It's warmed up quite a bit. Just want to give you guys a quick look. This One Lab Profine 35 Dizzy actually got for me a few weeks ago for my birthday. It's underwater, waterproof for 10 metres underwater. So handy just for getting in all these little crevices and having a bit of a look around where you can't get the actual big detectors in. So thanks Dizzy, I can't wait to try it out this winter as I'll get out more in the creeks. Oops, still on. Well, thanks everyone for coming along, I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. I love reading all your comments and getting back to you, so if that's what you want to do, then please go ahead and do it. And until the next one, thanks for watching. I was just getting a little bit of drone footage and flew it straight into that cliff over there and blunk, under the water it went. So, straight in, wet boots. I rescued it, so I'll have to take it home and dry it out. Hopefully it's still alright.
One time we were
bloody technology.